Tinny from Design, and I just finished the framework of the skeleton of my Velomobile, my recumbent bike with a body on it. It's called a Velomobile. So the next thing is to put battens here every inch, and then I can cover it with whatever material I decide, which right now I'm leaning pretty hard towards duct tape, but that's neither here nor there. Today I want to talk about Google Adsense. I told you guys, all you guys that have been watching all my videos all along, I told you guys that at some point in time I'd be able to explain this whole thing to you and some of the things I did, but at the time I couldn't. The reason why I couldn't explain it to you was because as long as I was in the AdSense, Google AdSense program, I wasn't allowed to talk about the finer points of AdSense. But the other day they closed my account along with some of my friends all at the same time. It was kind of a blanket thing. It wasn't anything we did. It was just they decided they were going to clean up some loose ends and we got caught up in it. So I'm not in the program anymore. I'm not in the program anymore, so I can explain to you some of the crazy things I've done. First, let me explain to you how the program works. I had a lot of content on YouTube, and they contacted me and asked me if I would join the AdSense program. And what that is I have my videos on YouTube, and once I join the program and sign up and sign the contract, they put ads at the bottom of the videos, which you've all seen, and if somebody clicks on the ad, I get paid. Now, that sounds like a heck of a deal, and it was. Over I think a little over 2 years that I did it, I easily made $30,000. There was some months where I made $4,000 in 1 month, just from doing videos and just from clicking on the ads. Some of the ads paid well over $1 per click. I could not believe how well this paid. It just did not make any sense, and that's what made me kind of leery, because usually things like that are too good to be true. They don't last too long, and surprisingly this lasted a couple of years, and I'm amazed that it lasted that long. And I'd like to take this time to thank Google for letting me be in the program and for being so generous with their ad dollars. I'm totally blown away. I mean, that's a lot of money for very little work. On the downside, I watched hours and hours of tutorials and read articles and experimented every way I could think of to increase the money that I was getting paid, to increase my ad dollars, and there was no sense to it at all. And no matter, you could do nothing and make $4,000 1 month, and the next month you could do everything and only make $266. It was all over the place. And a lot of people seem to think that they had the formula for making all kinds of money on AdSense, but I followed a lot of different people's formulas, and none of them worked, because I think the program is pretty much totally random. Just like when they finally closed my account, they gave me no reason whatsoever, just a standard reason that my account posed a threat of illegal clicks. They didn't say why or who or how many or when or where or anything. They just sent me a blanket email that they sent everybody else that they shut down, saying that my account posed a risk. Not that it was getting illegal clicks, but it posed a risk of illegal clicks, so therefore they shut it down, which I'd like to say to Google, if you're watching this, bullshit. And I think you know it and I know it, that is total and complete farce. Has no truth to it whatsoever. But if that's the excuse you want to use, that's fine. Now, once they shut down your account, they don't give you any heads up on it. They don't give you any email saying nothing. It's just one day you get the email, your account's closed, and that's it. You can appeal it, which is basically a joke, because they ask you like 3 questions and then they go, yeah, bye. It's open and closed. There is really no appeal to it. You know, it's not exactly democracy at its best here. It's pretty open and closed. On the other hand, on the bright side of it, when I was in it, and I still cannot figure out why they did this. for every ad dollar that they took in, they gave me 75 cents and they kept 25 cents. Now I think that right there is just bad management. I don't know why they didn't go 50-50 right down the middle. That would have doubled their income, and I still would have been completely happy with 50%, which I think is better than you could do anywhere else, including the stock market. I mean, I could not believe how generous they were. But I also can't believe how narrow-minded they are when they decide to dump you. There's no democracy to it or anything. They just dump you. They don't give you any reasons or anything. They don't really give you any way to appeal it. It's just over. And the way I understand it, you never get back in again once you get out. A few people have, but it's really rare. So that's over with, and I don't have to worry about that anymore. I had my run. I ran it. I got my 30,000. I'm completely happy with it, and now I'm out of the program, and I can talk about it. Now, to give you some input, back when I was doing videos and I'd say, hey, if you guys don't start clicking, I'm not going to make any more videos, that was dicey. Now, if they kicked me out of the program for that, I would have gone, yep, I messed up. They never did. In fact, the more I said that, the more they paid me per ad. I couldn't figure it out. And I did that 4 or 5 times. And to give you some perspective on why I did that, when that account got down so I was only making like $50 a month, I said, I'm either going to get kicked out of the program or I'm going to get it up and make it worth my while. So I started asking people and telling people, hey, you got to click on these ads. That's what they're there for. My account went from $266 to $4,000 in 1 month. And every month that I did that 2 or 3 times, I made another $4,000. So you think I'm nuts and everything for saying that, but it was very, very, very lucrative. I mean, you could buy a new car by doing that. It was intoxicating to have that much money that quick, that easy. And of course, like everything like that, it didn't last. So now that it's over, I can start making videos that I want to make. I don't have to worry about all this politics of AdSense and viewers and all that. So from now on, when I make videos, I'm going to make videos on exactly what I want to make. If you don't like them, don't watch them. Don't give me any bad comments, because I'm going to make them exactly on what I want to. Whatever I'm interested in, whatever I'm thinking of at the moment, that's probably what I'm going to make for a video. No more of this cutesy stuff. It's all going to be just stuff I want to make. And I'll probably have this car in it as I finish it up, because it's going to be interesting to see it go from this open frame to putting the flesh on it, fleshing it out, and eventually, when the weather gets cold, putting a top on so it'll be a completely sealed unit with just vents in it. So, I'm Tinny from Mini Bowl Design. Get out and hike, take a friend, enjoy the great outdoors, and more important than anything, have a really great day. Bye-bye.